Good morning from the Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin, as we get you ready for Division 5 state semifinal girls basketball right here on Selesky Sports. Audio-only broadcast of a rematch from a year ago. It is the number 2 seeded Assumption Royals coming in at 26-3 overall. They won the Merriwood South Conference at a record of 14-2, and the McDonell Catholic Central Max out of the Western Cloverbelt Conference coming in at 25-3 overall. They finished second behind Osseo Fairchild in conference. Good morning, everyone. Steve Maves up here bringing you the play-by-play. Jason Selesky down on the court getting some highlights that we will put together later on this afternoon. Both teams coming in pretty hot on the year. As mentioned, Assumption at 26-3 overall. This is their 7th trip to state, looking for their 4th state championship. McDonell Central making their 2nd appearance and the 2nd straight appearance for the Max. Now, last year, obviously, down in La Crosse. This year, back at the beautiful Resch Center in Green Bay. McDonell, head coach by Don Cooper. He is 154 and 116 overall in his career coaching. Has 131 wins to go along with 66 losses in his McDonell coaching career. Head coach Ryan Klein for the Assumption Royals at 101 wins in his career, going back to the 2016-2017 season when he took over for Joe Burkhauser. Assumption led by their senior Ayanara Sansi Rosas, 11.5 points a game, followed right behind by freshman Sarah Shaw, freshman Anna Scully, junior Malia Colo, sophomore Kendall Dillman. We'll see how they react to this building, to this gym. Obviously a college floor, so a little bit longer than all these teams are used to. We saw it in the Highland and Randolph game. Randolph advancing to the state championship game. They just took down Highland about 20 minutes ago or so. So the Randolph Rockets are into the Division 5 state championship game tomorrow morning at about 11 o'clock. One of these two teams are looking to meet them there as the McDonell Central Max in their road blue uniforms. Assumption, as they have been all postseason long, in their home white uniforms. Again, glad to be with you here from the beautiful Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin, right across the street from historic Lambeau Field. And we are, as you can see, just under 2 minutes before we get things going here in this 2nd Division 5 state semifinal. How both these teams got here. Assumption knocking off Marion 69-6. They had 32 steals. They took down Columbus Catholic 49-9. They limited Columbus to just 2 made field goals. They took down Athens 61-60, forcing 33 turnovers. They took down Edgar 50-42, 19 steals, but they also did have 19 turnovers. And then they took down Wabeno Leona last Saturday afternoon 40-26. It was 20-10 at halftime. Ayanara with 11, Kayla with 9, Anna Scully with 8. For McDonell, they took down Prentice by 40. Took down Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran 59-29, Clear Lake 58-33, Prairie Farm 62-52, and then last Sunday 37-33 over Northwood. Marley Hughes had 11, Lauren Dietz, their leading scorer, at 7, and Aubrey Dorn had 8. As it has been all season long for the Assumption Royals, especially here in the postseason, how well will they be able to limit offensive rebounds or giving up offensive rebounds? McDonell comes in averaging nearly 40 rebounds a game, and they've got what do I got on here? 372 offensive rebounds this season. They are long, they are athletic, and they are physical. Are are the McDonell Central Max. So they're introducing each member of the Assumption Royals, I believe they'll start with McDonell. They are technically the road team here this morning. Again, they are the number 3 seed. The Assumption Royals, the number 2 seed. Glad you're along with us here in this audio-only broadcast. So if you're watching online and looking for video, we do not have it for you this morning. Here on Zaleski Sports, we are audio only here today. But we will have highlights to go along with the we'll have highlights to go along with the audio broadcast later on this afternoon. So, again, great crowd here at the Resch Center. Again, 2 teams McDonell looking to avenge a loss last year, and the Assumption Royals looking to get back to the state championship game. They're going through the McDonell Max. Maddie Geisler, Amber Adams, Katie Ruff, Sydney Flanagan, Emma Stelter, Aubrey Dorn. Number 25, Callie Goulet. Lenise Boffman, Isabel Hartman, and Kylie Jensen for head coach Don Cooper. Those are the reserves for the Max. And if you are a familiar watcher of Assumption Royals girls basketball, you go through the reserves for the Royals. Number 1, Jaden Glaza. Number 2, Sarah Shaw. Number 4, Addie Vollert. Number 5, Kendall Dillman. Number 12, Sadie Donahue. Number 14, Autumn Moon. 20, Casey Schultz. 32, Anna Schooley. 34, Bree Sullivan. 42, Morgan Reichel. And 52, Lydia Smits. The starting lineup for the McDonell Central Max. 25-3 overall, 12-2 in the Western Clover Belt Conference. Finished second. They have won 11 games in a row. For the McDonell Central Catholic Max, 5'7" senior number 0, Destiny Boffman. A 5'9" junior number 1, Marley Hughes. 5'7" sophomore, and the coach's daughter, number 22, Emily Cooper. The leading scorer and the leader on this team for McDonell Central, a 5'5" senior, number 24, Lauren Dietz, at 17 points a game. And then the battering ram down low, 5'10" senior, number 42, Abigail Petronovich. For the Assumption Royals, they'll start their usual 5, as they have all season long. A 5'5" senior, number 3, Ayanara Sansterosas. A 5'7" senior, number 10, Izzy Youngworth. 5'8" senior, number 22, Kayla Kirkman. 5'7" junior, number 24, Kristen Casey. And 5'11" junior, number 40, Malia Colo. It has all come down to this. It has been quite the ride for the Assumption Royal girls basketball team. 26-3 overall. 3 of the teams that they lost to played in sectional finals, or sectional semifinals. Auburndale, Neelsville was here last night. Phillips, who Neelsville beat, was in the sectional final as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it. If you're watching on TV, turn off the TV and allow me to bring you live playoff action here on state action on Zaleski Sports. Assumption will work left to right, McDonell right to left, here at the beautiful Resch Center in Green Bay. And we are underway here in this Division 5 state semifinal. The tip won by McDonell Central, and the Max have first possession, working right to left. Marley Hughes with it. Again, Assumption out in their 2-3 zone. Destiny Boffman, Hughes on the left side. Boffman back with it, down low to Dietz. Got it poked away momentarily, tied up, and it's going to be a jump ball and an early turnover. Right back to the Royals it goes. Kristen Casey, much like Abigail Petronovich, a battering ram for the Royals, was a wing player last year, now asked to play down in the post. Izzy Youngworth on the left wing. Kristen Casey top of the key. 2 3-pointers here at the Resch Center. The black line is a college line. The white one, the high school line, Kristen Casey with it at the top of the key, right by that white line. Dribbling against this man-to-man defense for McDonell Central. Right side for Kayla Kirkman, looking down to Malia Colo. Izzy Youngworth on the right side. Dribble drive out to Kayla Kirkman. Kirkman into the lane, free throw line out to Kristen Casey. Looking down to Malia Colo. Good defensive start here. And that one gets thrown into the first row of the bleachers by Kristen Casey. And a turnover by the Royals. Abigail Petronovich to inbound. Marley Hughes with it for the Max. Again, out of the Western Clover Belt Conference. Down low to Petronovich. Great pass. Up, can't finish. And a lot of contact, no call. Up ahead, Kayla Kirkman to Ayanara. Across the timeline on the right side. Sansa Rosas with a hesitation dribble. Over to Kirkman. Right to Izzy Youngworth on the right side. Malia Colo at the three-point line. Just left of the circle. Pull-up jumper for Malia is way off the mark. They gave it to her, and they asked her to, or they dared her to shoot it. Marley Hughes, counted and one. Foul goes on Malia Colo, and Marley Hughes will head to line for the +1. And the 4 check in for the Royals. That is what they will do all game long. Abby Vollert, Anna Schooley, Sarah Shaw, Kendall Dillman. They leave Ayanara. Marley Hughes to the free throw line. She shoots a 58% mark. The end one is good. 3-0. McDonell Central just underway here in this Division 5 state semifinal. From the Resch Center in Green Bay. Vollert across the timeline, working against Lauren Dietz. Kendall Dillman at the top of the key. Swings around to Vollert on the right wing. Anna Schooley, free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound taken by the Max. Emily Cooper with the rebound. That's a shot Anna has come to like and shoot well this year. Marley Hughes getting close to the 10-second call, just able to cross the timeline. Lauren Dietz on the left wing. Dietz working against Sansa Rosas. Cooper right on the WIAA logo in front of the Assumption bench. Dietz swings around to Boffman, goes baseline. Back to Dietz, pull-up jumper for Lauren is airballed. Rebounded by Vollert. Addie up ahead to Sarah Shaw. Sarah's running the floor. Left hand. Can't finish. Offense rebound by Anna Schooley. Kicks it out to Addie Vollert. Sansa Rosas dribbling against Destiny Bauman. Boffman gets a screen. Sansa Rosas out to Sarah Shaw. Free throw line. Kendall Dillman on the left wing. Gets into the post area. Schooley out to Vollert. Vollert on the right side to Shaw. Schooley at the right elbow, swings it around to Kendall Dillman. Dillman into the lane. The runner can't get it to go. A lot of contact. Rebound taken by the Max. Skips it across. 3-0. 15 minutes to go in the first half. Marley Hughes across the timeline. Left wing extended, down low, and a good steal by Petronovich. Up and in for Lauren Dietz. Anna Schooley was on the back of Abigail Petronovich and could not help. 5-0 early here, McDonell Central. Right side for Kendall Dillman. Schooley swings around to Dillman, back to Vollert. Not much offense going for the Royals. That one's got poked out of bounds and staying with Assumption with 14:25 to go. And immediate timeout. We'll do the same here in Green Bay. 14:25 to go in the first half. It is 5-0 McDonell.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today. It's been a trouble spot for the Royals here in this season, starting slow, and it's obviously not what you want to do in the state championship game or state semifinal. They trail 5-0, just underway. Kayla Kirkman checked in along with Kristen Casey in the last timeout, or the last media timeout. Schooley at the free throw line, in the lane, out to Kristen Casey. Kristen in free throw line extended, backs it out over to Kayla Kirkman on the left wing. Again, this very tough man-to-man defense for McDonell, and Petronovich is going to pick up a foul on the reach around on Anna Schooley. First team foul. First foul, first team foul. 14:04 to go here in the first half. Kayla Kirkman over to Ayanara. Sends her Osas, looking down to Kristen Casey. Feeds her out to Sarah Shaw at the top of the key. Back over to Anna Schooley. Kristen Casey back with it. Kristen not a threat to shoot beyond the arc. Kayla Kirkman into Anna Schooley with the drive in the right hand. Anna Schooley blows past Petronovich. And the Royals are on the board here in the state semifinal. Up ahead to Petronovich, too easy. And missed the layup. Tipped around, rebounded by Boffman. Kirkman goes to the floor. Dietz, pull-up jumper, off the mark, rebounded by Kristen Casey. Petronovich has missed a couple of those layups here in the first half. Open, wide open layups. Schooley at the free throw line, pull-up jumper, 14-footer left short, rebounded by Sarah Shaw, knocked around, and rebound taken by the Max. 13-10 to go here in the first half, 5-2 McDonell Central. Swings around to Boffman and nearly taken away. A lot of contact taken by the Royals. Kristen Casey. Again, this is a spot where the Royals can take advantage of their running ability. Kristen on the right side, thought about the three, just 3 of 35 on the season. Pull-up jumper for Kristen is off the mark, tipped around, rebounded by Sarah Shaw. Sarah on the runner, she gets fouled, and will go to the line for 2. Again, the freshman a little hesitant so far here for the Royals. Sarah Shaw a little bit, Daddy Vollert, Anna Schooley. Shaw to the line for 2 free throws. Sarah just coming in she's coming in at 74% on the year. First one off the mark. Fleet Farm's Hire event is going on now. All locations are looking to hire, get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. And Sarah Shaw airballs the second free throw. Again, just trying to get used to the backdrop here at the Resch Center. 74% free throw shooter, and she airballs a free throw here. Near side, Cooper, Dietz on the left wing. Goes baseline and taken away by Izzy Youngworth. Good defense there by Izzy. Quickly into the front court on the right side in front of Coach Cooper. Schooley over to Youngworth. 5-2 Max. Pull-up jumper for Anna Schooley is good. Anna Schooley with the 4 for the Royals. A foot or 2 in front of the three-point line. 5-4 McDonell. 12-10 to go. Up ahead to Dietz. Goes baseline and got it to go. Lauren Dietz on the left side. And turns it over. The cutter. And got fouled on the drive. Off of the turnover, Amber Adams heading to the line for 2 free throws. So the turnover on the inbounds, and then a cutting Amber Adams will head to the line, shooting 48% from the free throw line. First one for Amber is off the mark. Malia Colo checks in. 7-4 McDonell. And Kendall Dillman will check in for Sarah Shaw. Ayanara will check in for Kayla Kirkman. And Sydney Flanagan checks in for the Max. 11:58 first half. Amber Adams' second free throw is good, and it's 8-4 McDonell. Here in the first half, Dillman into the front court to Izzy Youngworth. Youngworth tries baseline, cut off by Adams. Again, this is one spot that the Royals are not known to be very good at is half-court offense, especially in against man-to-man. Right side for Dillman, tipped. Youngworth on the right side. Back over to Kendall Dillman. Good job by Sydney Flanagan going on one-on-one against Ionara, just face guarding her. Down low to Dillman. Kendall's got to keep cutting. She double dribbled. The runner can't get it to go. Tipped around, rebounded by the Max. Kendall's got to keep going on that cut. She was wide open on the left side. Max with it, just crossed the half-court line. Nearly over and back. Right side for Emily Cooper, 5'7" sophomore. Cooper on the right wing against San Rosas. 2-3 zone. Hughes back out to Cooper. Swings it around near side for Flanagan. Flanagan into Amber Adams. Left elbow. Back out to Cooper. Dribbles, backs it out. 10:43 to go. 8-4 Max. Back out to Adams. Shot fake. Along the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Gets double teamed and taken away by the Royals. Up ahead to Kendall Dillman. In transition, Malia Colo, the runner, left hand, way too strong. Rebound taken by Amber Adams and the Max. And Royals struggling here in the first half. 10:15 to go, 8-4 McDonell. Right side for Cooper. Amber Adams on the right baseline. Picks up her dribble. Swings around to Marley Hughes. Hughes over to Flanagan on the left wing. Into Amber Adams at the free throw line. Back out to Marley Hughes. Marley had 11 in their win against Northwood on Sunday. And they just reset things to the Max. Hughes on the right side, skips it back out to Cooper. Cooper top of the key over to Flanagan on the left wing. Again, 2-3 zone, a lot of cutting for the Max, just nothing going. Amber Adams throws up a wild one. Ball's on the floor and going to be taken away by Malia Colo. Addie Vollert quickly into the front court. Vollert coast to coast, right hand, and nobody stopped her and laid it in. Addie Vollert, her first two, and it's 8-6 McDonell. Nearly turns it over to Hughes, into Adams. Adams, the crazy shot, and it goes! Amber Adams just threw it up there again and somehow got it to go. The foul in the basket. Kendall picks up the foul. Again, we've seen Amber throw a couple of those up there just wildly, and that one went in and got the foul. Kristen Casey checks in for Addie Vollert. Again, can't blame Kristen Casey for not knowing who to go in for. If you check in and nobody tells you, Amber Adams and one is good. And we will head to a media timeout. 9:16 to go in the first half. It is 11-6 McDonell. You're listening to Assumption Royal Girls Basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Welcome back to the Rush Center here in Green Bay as this Division V state semifinal continues. It is 11-6 McDonell Central over the Assumption Royals. Final weekend of girls basketball here in the state of Wisconsin. Laconia and who won that first one yesterday? Laconia is heading to the state championship against Mineral Point. Also got Waupun and Freedom. That's in Division III. We got a couple of sectional final boys basketball games tomorrow. Iola Scandinavia and Manitowoc Grand Coulee live from Appleton East tomorrow. At 1 o'clock, Columbus Catholic will take on Sarah Shaw for three on the right wing. Again, airballs it Rebounded by Anna Schooley. Out to Kristen Casey. Sancerosas asks for it. Runner on the baseline. Back out to Shaw. Sarah thought about the three. Didn't pull the trigger. Kristen Casey and now McDonell in a 2-3 zone. Mixing up defenses against this Assumption offense. Sarah Shaw on the right wing. Backs out of it. Boffman. Kristen Casey. Skips it across to Ionara. Sarah Shaw working on Destiny Boffman. Right wing. A lot of contact. No call on the reaches. And Sarah Shaw throws it away. 8:29 to go here in the first half. 11-6 McDonell. But as I was saying, Columbus Catholic and Gibraltar tomorrow from Pulaski at 7 o'clock. Destiny Boffman, three-pointer left side off the mark. And rebound taken by Sarah Shaw for the Royals. Quickly into the front court. Royals running as they like to do. Sancerosas over to Kristen Casey. Casey over to Anna Schooley. Pull-up jumper for Anna Schooley is good. Anna with 6 here in the first half. And it's 11-8 McDonell. Athens and Hurley at Squamigan tomorrow. Those are our 3 sectional finals. Boffman swings it around right side. Long three. Left it short. Didn't box her out. Loose ball taken by Anna Schooley. Sancerosas with it in the backcourt. Resets things. Royals are running down by 3 with 7.5 to go in the first half. Division 5 state semifinal. Kristen Casey over to Malia Colo. Colo over to Kristen Casey. Dribbles to the top of the key. Left elbow. Hands it off to Anna Schooley. Anna. Pull-up jumper is good. Anna Schooley with 8. They leave her open, and she's hitting the shots. 11-10. Anna with 8 of the 10 for Assumption. Finding holes in the zone. And going to be taken away and right into the hands of Aubrey Dorn. Destiny Boffman swings it around. Right side. Three-pointer for Cooper is off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Aubrey Dorn is in. A long, lanky sophomore is Aubrey Dorn. INR with the runner in transition. Tipped around by Colo. Schooley throws it up there. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken. And going to be intercepted by Kristen Casey for the Royals. Quickly back into the front court for Assumption. She slows things down, almost travels with it. Anna Schooley, the runner, can't get it to go. Rebound off of Emily Cooper and back to the Royals. And we are back to another media timeout. 6:29 to go here in the first half. It is 13-10 McDonell. Back to the Rush Center after this. .6:29 to go here in the first half. It is McDonell 13 and Assumption 10. And really the story of the game so far, transition offense for the McDonell Max, second chance opportunities. And then Anna Schooley, really, Anna with 8 of the 10 points for the Assumption Royals here in the first half. It has been outstanding effort so far. H&S Manufacturing of Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out the open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, as we'll hear more from H&S in just a moment. Kendall Dillman kicks out to Kayla Kirkman on the right wing. Gets a screen from Kendall Dillman. Back out to Addie Vollert. Vollert out to Kirkman on the left wing. Looking down low, Kendall Dillman thought about the three. Back out to Kayla Kirkman. Royals have tried 1-3 and missed badly. Kendall Dillman, Sarah Shaw out to Kayla Kirkman. Kayla for three in the corner. Too strong, rebounded by Vollert. Addy with the left-handed layup is way off the mark again. Destiny Boffman and the Max have a game plan to face guard INR, and it has worked out well so far. Royals going short here in this possession. Kendall Dillman, a post player for Assumption right now. Destiny Boffman, top of the key. Dribble drive, the runner, left way short, rebounded by Vollert. Royals looking to run. And Kayla Kirkman, surprise for Kayla. Vollert out, back out to Kirkman on the left wing. Skips it to Dillman. Vollert top of the key, over to INR, working against Destiny Boffman. Kendall Dillman at the top. Dribbles back out of it. Vollert on the left wing. Gets a screen. Addy thought about it. Skips it back out to Kendall Dillman. Kendall a long three, and it's good! Kendall Dillman knocks down a three, and we're tied up here in the first half. That was a college three-pointer for Kendall Dillman. Molly Hughes and Aubrey Dorn missed the layup. Rebounded by Vollert. Royals need to run. Vollert up ahead to Kendall Dillman. Tipped away momentarily. Back out to Sarah Shaw. Sarah for three. Got it! Sarah Shaw knocks down a three-pointer, and the Royals have the lead. 16-13, just like that with 4.5 to go. Nearly tipped away. That's going to be a foul on... Yeah, that's an offensive foul on Marley Hughes. Sarah Shaw creating havoc in the backcourt as she has all year long. Marley Hughes picks up an offensive foul. Amber Adams checks in for McDonell. Sarah Shaw, the freshman, leading stealer on the team at 3.9 steals per game. Addie Vollert gets it in the front court. A lot of contact, very physical game so far as we thought coming in. Back to man for the Max. Right side for Shaw. Addie Vollert top of the key. Vollert back over to Shaw on the right wing. Again, Royals playing small here with this lineup. Kirkman, Dillman, Kendall, heat check for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Sarah Shaw. Sarah with the layup, can't finish. And rebound taken by Lauren Dietz for the Max. Sanzirosas, Kirkman, Shaw, Vollert, and Dillman on the court for the Assumption Royals. They lead by 3 with 3:50 to go. Boffman top of the key, swings around, intercepted, taken away by Sanzirosas. In the front court, INR left-hand layup, can't finish. Rebounded by Vollert and out of bounds. INR looking for the contact, didn't get it, and missed the layup. Izzy Youngworth, Hannah Schooley, Kristen Casey, and Malia Colo check in for the Royals. Abigail Petronovich and Aubrey Dorn check in for the Max. 3:42 to go, first half, 16-13 Royals. McDonell had to get their 6th player off the court. Sanzirosas, 5'5" senior, has been just an outstanding person to be able to come to Wisconsin Rapids and do what she has done here in the States since she has shown up. Dietz out to Cooper. Cooper on the right side for Marley Hughes. Turnaround jumper is good for Lauren Dietz. 16-15, quickly into the front court to Zayanara. Sanzirosas over to Izzy Youngworth. Anna Schooley on the right baseline. Tipped on the pass. Youngworth takes it back for the Royals. Goes baseline. Down low to Schooley. Ball's on the floor. INR open for three on the left side, and it is airballed. And rebounded by Marley Hughes. Royals have airballed about 3 or 4 of them so far here this morning. 2:45 to go first half. 16-15 Assumption. Coach Klein said it would be a game of runs, close game. Dorn out to Dietz. College three off the mark. Tipped around, rebounded by Sanzirosas for the Royals. Quickly up ahead is INR into the front court. Nobody stopping the ball. Out to Izzy Youngworth. Izzy three-pointer on the right side is good! Izzy Youngworth hits a transition three for the Royals. 19-15 Assumption. Quickly into the front. Petronovich was open for a second. Dorn out to Cooper. Cooper, top of the key for Hughes. Marley hit a couple of big shots in that win against Northwood on Sunday. Dribble drive to the baseline is good on the left side for Lauren Dietz. She's got 8. 19-17. Dietz averages 17 a game. That's a blocking foul on Dietz. That'll be her first. And another TV timeout. We will take it with them. 1:49 to go here in the first half. 19-17. Assumption. Back to the rush after this.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back to the beautiful Resch Center here in Green Bay as the Assumption Royals lead 19-17 with 1:49 to go in the first half. We cut off H&S Manufacturing during our last time out here from H&S. They're in Marshfield. They're hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then they need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out the open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, a $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earn a vacation from your very first day. Looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google them at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Again, we can't thank you all enough for tuning in this morning, and can't thank our sponsors enough for their help all season long. Anna Schooley on the out of bounds. Off the mark, offense rebound, turns around and got it to go. Anna Schooley up to 10 points here in the first half. Offense rebounds have been detrimental for the Royals this year and have gotten a couple of big ones here in the first half. 21-17. Drive for Dietz on the left-handed layup. Can't get it to go. Offense rebound for Petranovic. She can't finish. Out to Marley Hughes. Tip drill. Petranovic was out to Hughes. Assumption and man-to-man. They don't run man-to-man very often. Hands off to Dietz. Sensorosas cut her off for a second. That's an offensive foul, but no, a call on Anna Schooley, and Lauren Dietz is still on the floor. That was a nice job by Anna Schooley, but gets called for the with the blocking foul. May have just gotten a dead leg. Was Lauren Dietz, and Lauren will head to the line for 2 free throws. Lauren Dietz shooting at 79% from the free throw line. First one for Dietz, 360 and out, and she is in a lot of pain. And a lot of pain is Lauren Dietz right now. Amber Adams will check in for the Max. And you can see it. She's in a lot of pain. Jumbotron, a close-up on her face, and a 79% free throw shooter misses both free throws. Down to Schooley in transition. Kristen Casey, one-handed pass over to Kayla Kirkman. Assumption's got to take advantage of Lauren Dietz right now. She is in a lot of pain after that drive and foul by Anna Schooley. Kristen Casey, top of the key, 45 seconds to go in the first half. 21-17 Royals. Sarah Shaw on the left wing working against Marley Hughes. Kristen Casey into the lane, kicks out to Sarah Shaw. Shaw out to Kirkman on the right baseline. Back out to Kristen Casey near the mid-court stripe. Out to Sancerosas, dribbling around. 25 seconds to go first half. Royals will be more than willing to let this clock run down. Kristen Casey almost traveled with it. Sarah Shaw, top of the key, 15 seconds left. Over to Kayla Kirkman, down low to Kristen Casey. Kristen out to Kayla Kirkman. College three-pointer is good! Kayla Kirkman for 3 with 5 seconds to go. Cooper across the timeline. and knocked away by Shaw, out of bounds with .9 to go. And the Royals up by 7. And Lauren Dietz will head out with 1 second remaining. Leah Colo did not did not quite make it to the middle of the scores table. 0.9 seconds to go. Petranovic to inbound, nobody guarding the ball. That is something that I think they should do. 0.9 seconds. Petranovic into the backcourt. Half-court heave is just left short. And what a first half for the Assumption Royals. Trailed big, came back and lead by 7. We have played 18 minutes in this Division 5 state semifinal. It is the Royals 24 and McDonell Central 17. We'll take a break, hear from our sponsors, come back, get you all the first half statistics here from the beautiful Rush Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin. 1 half of action in the books. It is 24-17 Royals.
What to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates. And our outcomes are much better.
Welcome back to the beautiful Rush Center here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Get you some first half scoring as They had a close-up of Lauren Dietz at halftime here for McDonell. She was being helped off of the floor, not being able to walk under her own power to get back to the locker room for McDonell. That would be a huge, huge loss. We'll see how that obviously, as a senior, I want to be out there, but we'll see how that how all that comes about for the McDonell Central Catholic Max. So, and it's 24-17 Royals here in the first 18 minutes. First half scoring: Sarah Shaw with 3, Addie Voller with 2, Kendall Dillman with 3, Izzy Youngworth with 3, and Anna Schooley with 10 first half points for the Royals. I don't know if I marked the last three-pointer in here. Oh, Kayla Kirkman had 3 as well. Yep, right at the right at the end of the half. Didn't mark it in the scorebook. Was so excited that first half was quite something for the Royals. They shot 10 of 29 from the field, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, and 0 for 2 from the free throw line. They had 17 rebounds to the Royals, 8 offensively. That's a huge, huge number for Assumption offensively. Anna Schooley with 4, Sarah Shaw with 2, and Addie Voller with 1, and then the team had 1 as well. 9 defensive rebounds, obviously, then. And another huge number for Assumption, just 3 turnovers in that first half, and 7 steals for Assumption. For the McDonell Central Max, they went 7 of 21 from the from the field, 0 for 5 from beyond the arc, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. They had 2 and 1s in that first half. They 16 rebounds, just 5 offensively. A team that averages about 40 rebounds a game for McDonell, averaging 57.4 points a game, 37-ish percent from the field, 62 as a team from the free throw line, 33 from the three-point line. And, Assumption has done a very fine job here in the first half. Not foul. I mean, they've picked up a couple fouls, but they haven't been bad on the fouling end of things here in the first half as they make their way back out on to the court. McDonell didn't score for the last 2 minutes and 3 seconds of that first half. So it has been a back and forth. The Royals fell behind pretty early, and then they came all the way back, obviously, and Assumption did lead by 7. That's where they're at right now. McDonell had a 5-point lead at 11-6. Their last lead was 13-10. The Royals then hit a handful of three-pointers down the stretch in that first half. So, and then for McDonell, Marley Hughes had 3, Amber Adams had 4, Aubrey Dorn had 2, and Lauren Dietz had 8. But again, Dietz helped off of the floor back to the locker room. So we'll see if she is able to go here in the second half. 2:15 to go. That all again stems from a hard foul, which could have been an offensive foul or a blocking foul. They went blocking foul against Anna Schooley. Lauren Dietz went to the free throw line. She missed both free throws, shooting 74% from the line this year. Missed both of them, and or 79%, I believe I said. Yeah. And so we'll see what the Max can do here in the second half. Royals lead by 7. We will take one more break, come back with the final 18 minutes of this Division 5 state semifinal. Royals 24, McDonell 17. Back to the Resch right after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Premier Realty Group is the #1 selling real estate team in the Wisconsin Rapids area 3 years running. Every listing at Premier Realty Group includes 4K cinematic videos, professional photography, 3D Matterport virtual tours, and more. Nobody sells more homes than Premier Realty Group. Call 715-424-0000. That's 424-0000 today.
Welcome back to the beautiful Rush Center here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Division 5 state semifinal. The Assumption Royals 24, the McDonell Max 17. We did see Lauren Dietz run back out onto the court. She is not starting this second half. She is starting on the bench with a huge right tape job on the sidelines. She ran out on the court. Oh, there she is right there next to Coach Cooper. But we're back here in Green Bay. Just like that, they get things going. There's a three-pointer, rims out, rebounded by Malia Colo. Three-pointer by Cooper was off the mark. Up ahead to Kayla Kirkman. Royals running right hand, and Kirkman lays it in, and the Royals start the second half in transition and lead by 9. A quick three-pointer shot by McDonell, then Assumption in transition after a great rebound by Malia Colo. Boffman with it. Top of the key for Marley Hughes. Marley was left open, didn't pull the trigger. Right side for Cooper, down to Amber Adams, throws it up there off the mark. Offense rebound by Petronovich, misses. Another offense rebound, another offense rebound. She had 3 chances at it and missed them all. Abigail Petronovich missed all 3 layups. Kept getting her own offense rebounds and kept on missing as Anna Scully will check in for Izzy Youngworth just to get a little more height on the floor for Assumption. Not much you can do if you're Izzy Youngworth on that sequence. There's a three-pointer for Cooper. Way too strong. Rebounded by Boffman. And off of her foot and out of bounds back to the Royals. Coach Klein talking to Izzy Youngworth about that. Big smile on his face. 17 minutes to go here in the ball game. Royals lead by 9 as with a limp, Lauren Dietz makes her way back to the scores table and Kayla Kirkman turns it over. Just the fourth turnover by Assumption. Again, Dietz hobbling onto the floor. Dietz with a big, as our friend over here from the radio said, a huge ace bandage on her right knee. Down low to Petronovich and missed another layup. Man, oh man. Amber Adams with it. Throws it up there and can't get that one to go. A lot of missed layups by McDonell. A lot of them. Kristen Casey quickly into the front court. Kayla Kirkman over to Kristen. Free throw line, dribble drive, steps through, right hand. Can't quite finish, rebounded by Dietz. 16:25 to go. As you can see on your screen, Royals lead by 9. Boffman throws it, and Scully comes away with a steal. Bad pass. Couple of bad ones by the Max. Up ahead to Kayla Kirkman. Kayla, the runner is good. Kayla Kirkman, 2 more, and the Royals lead by 11. Timeout McDonell with 16:07 to go here in the ball game. Royals lead 28-17. It is a full timeout by McDonell. It is a media timeout as well. That means we'll step aside. Back to the Rush Center right after this.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Welcome back to the beautiful Rush Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available, and it's more reliable than cable internet, and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speed you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. Royals lead by 9. They led 24-17 at halftime. Good contingency of Royals making their trip over from Wisconsin Rapids. Lenny Spoffman checked in during that last time out, and another turnover by the Max. Kristen Casey into the front court for the Royals. Over to Sansi Rosas. INR atop of the key, working against Lenny Spoffman. She gets bodied hard to the floor. INR has not scored yet today. Just going to go on Lenise Boffman. Lenise just checked into the game. Royals lead by 11, 15:45 to go. Kristen Casey still looking, finds Anna Schooley as her outlet. Sarah Shaw with it. Back over to Kristen Casey, getting a screen from Malia Colo. Swings it around over to Sarah Shaw, working on Lenise Boffman. And Marley Hughes is going to pick up a foul 35 feet from the basket. It's going to be Marley's second foul. Kayla Kirkman will check in for the Royals. For Ayanara San Sterosas. Royals by 11, 15.5 to go. Sarah Shaw finds Kristen Casey near midcourt. This college basketball floor, obviously a little bit longer than your high school floor. Schooley out to Kristen Casey on the left wing. Crosses over, hands off to Kayla Kirkman. Back out, top of the key for Anna Schooley. Schooley down to Shaw on the drive, and it's going to be off of Anna Schooley and turned over. Ball goes underneath the curtain on the media row table. Aubrey Dorn checks in for the Max. 15:09 to go. Here in the ball game, Royals by 11. Just 3 minutes gone by in this first half. Cooper up ahead to Marley Hughes on the right wing. Drives, right hand, gets fouled and one. Marley Hughes, the hoop and the harm. Sarah Shaw picks up the foul. First team foul of the second half. Hughes at the line. She had an and one in the first as well. 3-point play is up, and it is missed opportunity for the Max. Kristen Casey quickly into the front court against Marley Hughes. Crosses over, finds Sarah Shaw. Sarah against Aubrey Dorn. Back over to Anna Schooley, who had 10 in the first half. Sarah lets a three fly. Again, another air ball by Sarah Shaw. Airball to free throws, airball 2 3-pointers today. And the Royals lead by 9 with 14:40 to go. Marley Hughes working against Kayla Kirkman in the backcourt. Emily Cooper against Sarah Shaw. Up ahead to Hughes. Hughes dribble drive. Dorn shot fake into the lane. Left-handed runner is no good. Tipped around. Rebounded by Cooper. Lauren Dietz down low to Aubrey Dorn in the lane. Nice move by Aubrey. Right hand can't get it to go. Offense rebound. Going to be ripped out by Tillman and Dorn, and a jump ball back to the Royals with 14:20 to go. Izzy Youngworth, Ayanara Sancerosas, Malia Colo check in, along with Addie Vollert. The one that stays is Kayla Kirkman for the Royals. Addie Vollert to run point for the Royals. 1-3-1 now it looks like for the Macs. Youngworth on the left wing, over to Vollert. Back over to Youngworth on the left. Dribbles out of the pressure, getting cut off by Aubrey Dorn. Crosses over, back over to Vollert. And a lot of contact by Aubrey Dorn near midcourt on Addie Vollert and picks up the foul. That's just her first, team's third foul. Youngworth inbound. Just able to find the outlet. Kayla Kirkman on the left side. Kayla on the drive, down low to Colo. Malia wasn't looking for it. Turns it over. She was looking, just didn't have it on the correct shoulder. 13:45 to go in the ball game. Emily Cooper on the left wing, over to Marley Hughes. Well beyond the three-point line, near midcourt. Back over to Cooper. Near side Hughes on the right side. Drives, Dietz, back out to Dorn. Dorn on the right wing, back out to Marley Hughes on the right side. Gets a screen, doesn't use it from Emma Stelter. Crosses over. Cooper, what a play. Can't get that one to go. Sanzerosas in transition for Assumption and turns it over. Emily Cooper with the steal. Right hand, she gets fouled hard. Will go to the line, fouled by Kayla Kirkman. And Emily Cooper to the line for the Macs. INR turned it over in the backcourt. Lauren Dietz trying to work out that right knee. She runs all the way back to the other end of the floor. Cooper's first free throw is perfect. Amber Adams will check in for Emma Stelter. 13-11 to go in the ballgame. 28-20 Assumption. Second one is nothing but net. 7-point Royal lead. 13 minutes to go in the ballgame. Assumption is led by as many as 11. Addie Vollert on the left wing. Vollert skips the top of the key for Sanzerosas. Over to Youngworth. Back over to Vollert. Winner heads to the state championship game tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock against Randolph. Malia Colo gets double teamed, finds Kirkman, and turns it over. Good defense there by Aubrey Dorn. Dorn dribbles into the front court. Emily Cooper on the left wing. Skips it over to Dietz. Dietz back out. Cooper is left open for three on the left side. Rims out. Tipped around, rebounded by Kirkman for the Royals. 12:25 to go. Coach Klein says run. And INR does just that. Euro steps through and throws it to nobody. Right into the hands of Coach Paul Jaglinski. There's nobody there for the Royals. Anna Scully checks in for Malia Colo. Sarah Shaw checks in as well for Kayla Kirkman. And Kristen Casey will check in as well for Assumption. And she will check in for Izzy Youngworth. 12:19 to go here in the ballgame. 28-21 Assumption. Marley Hughes on the left side in the backcourt. Cooper just crossed the timeline and going to be tipped out of bounds by Schooley, staying with the Macs. Again, we have 3 sectional final boys basketball games tomorrow for you on Zaleski Sports, and hopefully a Division V State Girls Championship game as well. At 11 o'clock, Royals looking to defend their state championship. Right side for Emily Cooper. Top of the key for Amber Adams. Gets a screen, slight screen. Lauren Dietz, free throw line, blocked by Sanzerosas. Sarah Shaw comes away with it. Crosses over, left side onto the right side, and finishes the layup. Sarah for 2, and Royals back up by 9. Emily Cooper on the right wing, working against Sarah Shaw, top of the key for Marley Hughes. Working against this 2-3 Assumption zone. 30-21. Assumption leads with 11:20 to go in the ballgame. Into Lauren Dietz at the free throw line. And it's going to be ripped out. Nice job by Ionara and Anna Schooley. It's going to stay with McDonell as Destiny Boffman checks in for the first time in a long time, as well as Sydney Flanagan. Sydney did a really nice job against Ionara in the first half, face guarding her. Cooper to inbound. Baseline right to our right. And looking for Cooper in the corner. Didn't get the shot they wanted. Boffman is open out there. Destiny hit a couple of big three-pointers against Northwood on Sunday as well in their sectional final. Out to Emily Cooper on the left wing. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Amber Adams in the lane, gets bodied up by Schooley. Out to Flanagan, goes baseline, gets cut off by Schooley and out of bounds off of Kristen Casey. Media timeout. We'll do the same. Step away. 10:54 to go in the ball game. 30-21. Assumption. Back to the Resch Center right after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Hawkins Ash CPAs is a certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. Especially this time of the year, tax is coming up due. Get all that figured out to make sure you don't get in trouble with Uncle Sam. You don't want that to happen, obviously. Royals lead 30-21 here in the second half. Boffman to inbound in front of her own bench. Left side for Marley Hughes, dribbles to the top of the key. Back over to Cooper, top of the key for Hughes. Back to Cooper, long three, nearly an NBA three that time. Tipped out of bounds by Boffman, and back to the Royals it goes. 10:41 to go in the ball game. Royals lead by 9. Full court pressure being put on by the Max. Addie Vollert breaks it easily with her dribbles and dribbles back out of it on the right elbow. Back to San Rosas. INR gets bodied up by Flanagan. Sarah Shaw, three-pointer left wing is good. Sarah Shaw hits a huge three for the Royals, and it's a 12-point lead for Assumption. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the freshman. Right side for Flanagan. Swings around to Boffman. Right side for Hughes. Working against San Rosas. Free throw line for Amber Adams. Right side for back to Boffman. Cooper. Swings it to the left for Flanagan. Again, the Royals are taking full advantage of Lauren Dietz not being on the court. Pull-up jumper for Marley Hughes is good. Foot on the line for 2. Vollert swings around to Sarah Shaw. Shaw to Kristen Casey at the free throw line. Gets doubled up. Hands off to San Rosas. Over to Addie Vollert. Addie tries a three. Way too strong. And chased down by Marley Hughes for the Max. 9.5 to go in the ball game. Royals lead by 10 here in this Division 5 state semifinal. Hughes picks up her dribble. Almost travels with it in the backcourt. Up ahead to Flanagan. Cooper with it. Right on the GB at midcourt. Right side for Flanagan. Gets all the way into the lane. Kicks out to Boffman. And nearly taken away by Kristen Casey. She saves it. Boffman on the right side. Finds Hughes. Pull-up jumper 15 is good. 15-footer for Marley Hughes. Wide open. She's got 6.5. Back to an 8-point deficit and nearly turned over. And Coach Klein sends in 4 for Assumption. Aubrey Dorn checks in. Izzy Youngworth, Kendall Dillman, Malia Colo, and Kayla Kirkman check in. And the Max, just like that, back out of their full court pressure with under 9 minutes to go. Halfway through the second half, 8-point Royals lead. Kirkman on the left side, skips it to Colo. Back out to Kendall Dillman. Dillman, Youngworth, San Rosas gets tripped up. Back over to Kendall Dillman. Dillman over to San Rosas. INR goes baseline, finds Kayla Kirkman. Kayla for 3 on the left side. off the front of the rim, rebounded by Cooper for the Max. Quickly up ahead to the front court, picks up her dribble, finds Hughes right at the mid-stripe. Marley on the left wing, skips it back over to Cooper. Emily for three on the right side and knocks it in. Emily Cooper hits a huge three-pointer for the Max. And a timeout taken by McDonell, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 8:15 to go in the ball game. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Now it's time to plan for the spring and summer months ahead. Give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again right away. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract, wrong one. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Out of the timeout, Kayla Kirkman was bodied up and then got called for the travel. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Just a 5-point lead for Assumption, and all the momentum in the hands of the McDonell Central Max. Boffman turns that one over, intercepted by Colo in the front court. Sens Rosas quickly ahead for Assumption. Sends INR on the left, on the right wing. Kendall Dillman at the top of the key, kicks out to Kayla Kirkman. Kayla afraid to shoot. Down low to Malia Colo, through her hands, and another turnover by the Royals. Assumption only had 3 turnovers in the first half. Quickly up ahead to Dorn, and steps through. Don't see much of a foul there, but Aubrey Dorn is going to go to the line for 2 on the drive. Foul on Kayla Kirkman.
Fouls number 22, Kayla Kirkman, second personal, third team foul.
They have traveled with it as well, was Dorn. Aubrey comes in shooting 59% from the free throw line. Sarah Shaw checks in, Anna Schooley checks in for Assumption. Again, the winner plays Randolph tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Second one for Dorn, rims out, tipped around, rebounded by Schooley, quickly into the hands of Sens Rosas across the timeline. Hesitation dribble. INR up to Sarah Shaw. Shaw tipped out of bounds by the Max. 7:24 to go in the ball game. Royals up by 5, 33-28. Their only common opponent was Neelsville this year, and McDowell beat Neelsville by 25 or something. It was a lot. Dillman on the right side. Neelsville lost in state semifinal last night. Another turnover there by the Royals into the hands of Aubrey Dorn. Malia Colo turned it over. Marley Hughes across the timeline, working against Ionara. Hands it off over to Emily Cooper. Skips it across to Boffman. Down low to Dorn. Dorn in the lane. Back out to Amber Adams. Marley Hughes with it. 6:45 to go. 33-28. Right side for Cooper. Back over top the key for Hughes, working against Sarah Shaw. Down low, good find. Cooper underneath the basket. Boffman for 3, wide open. Too strong. And rebounded by Colo, but tipped around back by Hughes. Boffman out to Marley Hughes. Back out to Boffman. Cooper top of the key. Emily a long 3 off the mark and rebounded by Boffman. Marley Hughes for 3 this time. Way too strong. Tipped around and rebounded by Boffman. There's going to be a foul on Kendall Dillman. Destiny Boffman, a offensive rebounding machine for McDonell Central. And an immediate timeout with 6:12 to go in the ballgame. Royals lead 33-28. We'll be back to Green Bay. Right.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Max now with the rebounding lead. They've got a lot of offense rebounds here in the second half, and they average nearly 40 rebounds a game. Lauren Dietz for three. Too strong. That one's chased down by Ayanara for the Royals. Across the timeline for Sarah Shaw. Anna Scully. Ayanara. Sends her Rosas. I don't think Ayanara hasn't scored today yet. Nearly 12 noon here in Green Bay. Division 5 state semifinal, and Coach Klein will take a 30-second timeout. Abigail Petronovich getting ready to check in. We will keep it here and hear from Carrie Van Aert, State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Aert on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Carrie Van Aert, State Farm on Facebook to get started today. Royals lead 33-28. Haven't scored in a while. See what have for a drought here. Yeah, 4:42. They haven't scored for the last 4 minutes and 42 seconds. It's been a while. McDonell on a 7-0 run during that time. Santa Rosas with it. Royals have led by as many as 12. 33-21 was that mark. And over the head of Sarah Shaw, and that's going to be off of Sarah and out of bounds back to McDonell. Ayanara threw it too high for Sarah Shaw, and she couldn't track it back down. Lauren Dietz is on the bench again in a lot of pain for McDonell with tears in her eyes. She wants to play. She was out there for one offensive possession. If McDonell is able to come back and win this game, it's going to be quite something to have them play Randolph tomorrow without their leading scorer, 17 points a game. Right side for Boffman, looking down low for Dorn. Dorn back out to Boffman. Destiny for three in the corner. Rims out. Offense rebound by Petronovich. And going to the floor, there's a foul on Abigail Petronovich. Great job by Addie Vollert. Petronovich misses another layup.
Fouls on number 42, Abigail Petronovich, second personal, fourth.
She's missed a lot of them. Has missed a lot of layups as Petronovich. Emma Stelter checks in for Petronovich, and she gets taken out very, very quickly after her rough outing so far here. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Royals haven't scored for the last nearly 6 minutes. Santa Rosas with it at the top of this 1-3-1 zone. Shaw out to Youngworth, down low to Schooley. Squares up. Izzy thought about the three. Picks up her dribble. And ball's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Assumption with 4:44 to go in the ball game. And Sarah Shaw, I believe, has a bloody knee. So she will have to head to the end of the bench. And Kristen Casey will check in for the Assumption Royals. A little blood on the knee for freshman Sarah Shaw after she fought for that turnover that Ayanara had. Kristen Casey with it on the right side. 5-point lead for Assumption. Again, they haven't scored. Now going on 6 minutes. Santa Rosas on the right side against this 1 2-2 zone for McDonell. Youngworth finds San Rosas. Ionara up ahead to Kayla Kirkman. 4:15 to go. And nearly turned it over. Youngworth on the left side. Didn't rotate the ball. Ionara was open. Youngworth into Kristen Casey. Kristen on the right side. Back over to San Rosas. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Royals lead by 5. San Rosas on the right side. Swings around to Kayla Kirkman. Over to San Rosas. Ionara into Kristen Casey. Kristen over to Ionara. Goes baseline. Good cutoff there by Emily Cooper. She gets fouled hard. No, it's going to be a jump ball. And back to McDonell. And I think Ionara hit her head on the floor. A lot of contact on the baseline, and there was a lot of arm on that jump ball. Supposedly called. Assumption going on 7 minutes of scoreless basketball. 3:35 to go. Amber Adams getting ready to check in for the Max. Down low to Stelter, turns and finishes. Emma Stelter, her first bucket. 33-30. San Rosas into the front court. Royals lead by 3, 3:15 to go. Izzy Youngworth line drive 3 off the mark, and it hits the top of the backboard and out of bounds. McDonell an opportunity as Coach Cooper will take a timeout. 3:13 to go in the ball game. Royals lead by 3, but the momentum to the max. Full timeout. Back to Green Bay after this.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
.3:13 to go in the ball game. Royals have only scored 9 points here in the second half. 13 for the Max as Lauren Dietz checks back in for McDonell. Royals haven't scored for the last 7:17 of this ball game, and that has allowed the Max to come all the way back and have just a 3-point deficit with 3:13 to go. No more media timeouts, as the PA announcer, public address announcer informed us. Marley Hughes in the backcourt. And nearly a 10-second call. Up ahead to Dorn. Dorn, the drive, and in. Aubrey Dorn for 2 more. And it's just a 1-point game. San Rosas Euro steps and will get fouled. And we'll go to the line. Ionara looking for her first points here tonight. Ionara 74% from the line. First one for the Spanish senior is good. Spaniard had a couple of huge games at state last year. In their first time out, she had 16 in last year's game. San Rosas' second one, left short. Rebound taken by Amber Adams. Opportunity here for the Max to tie or take the lead. 2:40 to go. Royals first points for the last 8 minutes. Emily Cooper hands off to Amber Adams. Switching are the Royals. Boffman at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Marley Hughes, almost taken away. And it is going to be a foul on Kayla Kirkman. More hard contact. Now Kirkman is down for the Royals. And Marley Hughes will head to the line.
Third personal, fifth team foul.
Opportunity for the Max as Kayla Kirkman still on the floor for Assumption. And has gotten very, very physical here in the last couple of possessions. Again, Royals had not scored a field goal. No field goals in the last 8 minutes. The last 8 minutes and 1 second. The free throw made by San Rosas broke the scoreless streak, but not the field goal making streak. First one for Hughes is off the back rim. Royals have got a rebound with 2:31 to go. Kristen Casey, Malia Colo. Kristen Casey, Izzy Youngworth, Malia Colo, and Anna Scully check in for the Royals with 2:31 to go. 34-32 Assumption. Division 5 state semifinal. Second one for Hughes is good. Marley's had a big second half. 1 point, Assumption lead. 34-33. Coach Klein said it was going to be a close one, and here we are. 2:20 left. Youngworth on the right side. Over to Kristen Casey. Sends Rosas on the left wing. Goes baseline against Amber Adams. Gets stopped. Youngworth over to Kristen Casey. Kristen over to Youngworth. Down to Schooley. Schooley squares up. Picks up her dribble over to Youngworth on the right side. Steps through. Gets fouled hard. And that's going to be team foul number 6 on McDonell with exactly 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Kayla Kirkman will check in for Izzy Youngworth. Izzy a very good free throw shooter, but Kayla a little bit taller to be able to see over the defenders. Malia Colo gets the inbounds into Anna Scully. Intercepted by Aubrey Dorn. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Opportunity for the Max to take the lead. 34-33, 1:45 to go. Destiny Boffman. Marley Hughes, top of the key for Emily Cooper. 100 seconds to go. Royals lead by 1. Amber Adams skips it over to Cooper. Cooper on the left wing. Back over to Marley Hughes. 90 seconds to go. Hughes over to Cooper on the left side against Kayla Kirkman. 1:20 to go. Swings it around back to Hughes. 1:15 to go. Around to Cooper. Emily for 3 on the right side. Rims out. Offense rebound by Amber Adams. It's good. And McDonell has the lead. They have come all the way back and taken the lead with 1:08 to go in the ball game. 35-34 in favor of McDonell. 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout taken. 30-second timeout taken by the Max. More offense rebounds for McDonell. The Royals have not scored a field goal in the last 9.5 minutes. It was a 12-point lead, 33-21. The Royals have not scored a field goal since that mark. 1:08 to go. The closest game we have had at the state tournament yet. 1:08 to go. Royals will have it, inbounding in the backcourt. Full court pressure being put on by McDonell. Have to inbound it first. Sarah Shaw takes it for the Royals across the timeline. 1 minute to go. Shaw picks up her dribble, looking for Ayanara. Finds Kristen Casey. Kristen dribbles through, gets fouled, down to Colo. Malia with the layup, and in for the Royals. Malia Colo lays it in. Malia, her first bucket. Royals lead by 1. 40 seconds to go here in the Division 5 state semifinal. Marley Hughes across the timeline. Working against San Rosas. Emily Cooper, top of the key. 30 seconds to go. 36-35 Assumption. Hughes to the top of the key. Swings around to Boffman, 25 seconds left. Cooper bobbles it beyond the three-point line. Back over to Cooper, 20 seconds to go. Marley Hughes at the top of the key, working against and throws it out of bounds. And Kristen Casey trying to plead her case. And it's MAC basketball with 16.2 seconds to go. Lauren Dietz checks back in for the Macs. McDonell with no timeouts remaining. Assumption with 3. Aubrey Dorn to inbound. 16 seconds to go. Still looking. Top of the key for Dietz. 15 to go. Finds Hughes in the lane, and she traveled with it. No, gets fouled with 12 and a half seconds remaining. Anna Schooley will check in for the Royals. Anna Schooley to check in. Possession arrow goes to the Royals with 12 and a half seconds to go. Petronovich checks in for rebounding purposes. Marley Hughes to inbound, baseline left. 12 and a half seconds to go, 1 point, Royals lead. And into Dietz. Dietz to Cooper, the runner, 15-footer, no good! And taken by Cooper with 5 seconds to go. Dorn to Dietz. Dietz, Hughes for 3, no good! And the Royals win! The Royals win! The Royals win! The Royals win! 36-35 Assumption. The Royals fend off McDonell 36-35 and will advance to the Division V state championship game tomorrow morning. What a finish here in Green Bay. The Assumption Royals 36 and the McDonell Central Max 35. Man, oh man, what a game. What a game and what a finish here in Green Bay. We'll take a break here from our friends at Nasonville Dairy. Come back and wrap this one up here from the Resch in Green Bay. Back to state basketball after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Had to catch my breath here for this Nacerville Dairy post-game show. Nacerville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. NacervilleDairy.com. Man, oh man, what a ball game! Two teams, two very good programs, and this is by far the best game of the tournament so far here in Green Bay. And the Assumption Royals win and advance. Will take on the number one team of the state, Randolph, tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And man, what a game. What an outing. What a game this was here this afternoon. Morning into this afternoon, the Royals win and advance 36-35 over the McDonell Central Max. The Royals, again, they did not score for about the last 10 minutes of the game. They did not score a field goal until Malia Colo had the layup with under a minute to go. So they went on about a 10-minute scoring drought before they were able to finally wheel this one home. And a three-pointer was missed at the end by the Max. They had a couple more opportunities. Offense rebounds. The Royals were just able to hang on. They were ahead by as many as 12 in that second half. Hats off to McDonell Central to come back and do what they did. Took the lead with about a minute left. Then Malia Colo came down and scored her first points. And then, what a job by the Royals! What a job by the Max! And you gotta feel slightly bad for. Got to feel slightly bad for Lauren Dietz. She got hurt in that first half, could not really play in the second. And hats off to Marley Hughes, who kept this team in this game, just a junior. And all around, congratulations on a great season for the McDonell Max. But the Assumption Royals improve to 27-3 on the year and will play for a gold ball tomorrow morning right here live from the Resch Center in beautiful Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'll have it same way as you listen to the game today, live and free, audio-only broadcast from the Resch. Whew. All right. With that, we're going to sign things off. We got 3 sectional final boys basketball games tomorrow. We'll talk about those during the broadcast tomorrow morning. For Jason Zaleski shooting highlights, we'll have a lot of fun putting highlights together of this game later on tonight this afternoon on Facebook. For Jason Zaleski, this is Steve Mave signing off from the Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Assumption Royals win, downing the McDonell Central Max 36-35. They'll have an opportunity to defend their gold ball tomorrow morning. So long, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Please stay warm and stay safe out there. It is crazy windy and crazy cold here in the state of Wisconsin today. So please enjoy the rest of your Friday. For all of us at Zaleski Sports, thank you for tuning in. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow morning for more Assumption Royal girls basketball state championship game in Division 5 at 11 o'clock right here on Zaleski Sports.